Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our spring band concert. My name is Stephen Brooks. I'm the orchestra and band director here at Newington High School, and it's my pleasure to welcome you tonight. Seated in front of you is our wind ensemble, and we've got 4 selections for you tonight. The first one is the third movement from the English folk song suite by Ralph Vaughan Williams. This is a very standard piece of literature. It's done by bands and orchestras, actually, all over the world. It's become a very traditional band piece, and I like to make sure that these pieces are played in each concert and the kids get familiar with them. Students in this group did the second movement, the first movement from the suite, I think 2 years ago. So here is the final movement from Folk Song Suite, and this is March. Thank you very much. Our second selection is something completely different. This is a composition by Eric Whitaker. Eric Whitaker is most known probably for his choir writing, his choral composing. Last year, the wind ensemble played Luke's Arunke, which is one of his band pieces, a very slow, beautiful ballad. This is completely different. It's an early piece for band by him that uses a lot of very adventurous compositional techniques that we're going to demonstrate in a second. If you have a chance, though, I think last year when we did the Eric Whitaker piece, I told you about his virtual choir project. So I'll retell you again very quickly for the new people. It's a very cool project where Eric Whitaker made one of his pieces available for the public, and he recorded himself conducting it on YouTube, and he posted that and allowed people to record themselves all over the world singing the various parts, soprano 1, soprano 2, alto, tenor, bass, etc. And then he composed a choir all on YouTube, full of 1,000 people from all over the world singing this song he composed. It's called the Virtual Choir Project. It's very cool. It's on YouTube. You can go check it out. It's quite wild. So this piece uses some really interesting techniques to demonstrate and to depict the sound of the ghost train. And I want to show you so you kind of know what you're listening for. So the first is the sound of the train whistle, demonstrated by the flutes, and it sort of goes on a little adventure through the piece here. So here's the train whistle by the flutes. You see that they've got to bend their pitch and sound to make it sound like that train whistle going up and down. All right, the next one is the snare drum and bass drum, demonstrating the sound of the locomotive accelerating. That one's very obvious to hear it. But also I want you to hear the train crossing on the chimes. Okay, obvious, right? You hear that right away? The next one is supposed to be a sound of like screeching metal as the train starts to get going, and this is a combination of the flutes, again, kind of bending their sounds. Now we have the trumpets combined, and I think, are you muted there, guys? Are you the mutes in to really give this sort of like crunchy sound? And then we also have Noah back there playing the gong with a bow, like a bass bow, like an acoustic upright bass. He's bowing a gong. So here we go. Screeching metal. Now we're going to give Noah a quick solo so you can really hear what that bowed gong sounds like. Go ahead, Noah. Cool, right? How do you figure that out? I don't know. Here's Ghost Train. got some incredibly difficult rhythms, and it's a challenge to both conduct and play. So thanks very much. We're going to completely change again, totally the other side, and do a beautiful ballad. Everybody knows the song Amazing Grace, the song, the tune. This is Frank DeKelly's set in Amazing Grace. Some of you might remember we played an American Elegy last year. It was a tribute to Columbine High School, and this is the same composer, Frank DeKelly. It's a beautiful setting of this song. We don't have much context or history for this last piece. It's just a fun band piece written by David Holsinger. A lot of percussion, a lot of brass. He's writing very much in the style of sort of modern drum corps. Does a lot of writing for the marching band scene. So just a lot of fun. Enjoy Abrams Pursuits. had in my notes, I was setting things up. I want to make sure I mentioned that. I think she did. The banquet on Friday the 3rd, and everybody's invited. We certainly tailored that a little more towards graduating seniors, but it's a great way to close out the year. And of course, we've got the next day is a car wash, and she told you so that's the 4th. And we'll be looking for volunteers, not just students who are in Tri-M, which is the Music Honor Society, some of our juniors and seniors, but everyone help out with a big community effort to raise funds. Boosters buy those great sweatshirts that you see with the kids. They get sweatshirts for all our music department students when they're juniors, and we want to be help raise funds for that. So, and that and many other great endeavors. I want to mention that we do have the Memorial Day Parade coming up in a week and a half, and it's truly important that we make a great showing at that event. If anyone was even remotely aware of the politics of the school budget this year, we want to go out and show them that we're holding our head up high. We've got a great school music program here, and we want to just show that there's great things going on in Newton Public Schools. No matter what the budget is, high, low, in the middle, we're very proud of what we do here. And we'll show that to the town on Memorial Day. Our first selection is, what is our first selection? Longford Legend. And it's in the category with Folk Song Suite, the first piece on the concert. Very standard piece of literature that's done all over. I've never conducted before, and I'm really excited to do it this year, to share it with these kids, and it was a joy to learn a new piece of music with them. We're going to take a quick tuning note first, though, and we're going to go into Longford Legend. Oh, there's 3 movements to Longford Legend. We're only doing 2 of them. So it's a little odd. We're going to be ending on the slow movement. Usually there's a fast one to finish, so it might feel a little bit imbalanced, but I'm sure you'll forgive us. And if you would hold your applause between the 2 movements, we'd appreciate it. have noticed that Gathering in the Ranks at Hebron is composed also by David Holsinger, the same composer of Abram's Pursuit, which is the last song that the Wind Ensemble did. Sometimes it's fun to program songs like that. They're very similar, just a lot of fun. You'll hear a lot of brass and a lot of percussion, and it's just a good time. Gathering in the Ranks at Hebron. when you get set up. Our last selection is music from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and I give the ensemble a chance to sort of nominate songs, and then we do a round of 4, and then down to the final 2. It's a fun chance to hear some different music and give them a chance to have some ownership over something that we play in the concert. Well, this piece quickly rose to the top. It's been a lot of fun to work on. The kids really enjoy it, and I'm sure you're going to recognize some of the music. There's a couple pop tunes in there that'll jump out right away. So, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd like to invite all of our graduating seniors to come up and join us stage right, please. All graduating seniors, come on up. Let's hear it. Come on, yeah, let's hear it. While they're coming up, I want to mention that the Wind Ensemble has been working on music from Star Wars, which we're performing on Thursday night with the orchestra, in a full orchestra setting. We're really excited to rehearse that today. And so come check us out on Thursday with the orchestra. Need some more room? Yeah, hold on. Right, class of 2016. We're so lucky as music teachers. We feel it's a real privilege of our job to be able to work with students for year after year. Mr. Clark and I here at the high school we worked so hard to try to feel like there's a community here. And it's so exciting to see our students work with us for all 4 years and to really invest in it the way we do and care about it as passionately as we do and share it with us. It's a passion of ours, and it's just such a joy to watch you guys mature as humans into adults and mature as musicians into the strong sense of musicians that you are now. And I know that you're going to go on into the world, and I know Mr. Clark feels the same way. We can't wait to see the great things you're going to be doing off in college and beyond adulthood. And someday you'll have families of your own, and you'll be off at music concerts and supporting elementary school concerts that you guys have been to, where they're playing Mary Had a Little Lamb and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And I know you're going to be just as invested and just as supportive in those coming years. And maybe you need to. Let's hear it one more time for our class of 2016. We're so proud of them.
On behalf of all the seniors, we'd like to thank Mr. Brooks for all the hard work and dedication that he's put in throughout the years, and we can't express enough how much we appreciate what you do for us. And honestly, in 8th grade, I did not want to do band in high school at all. I was so opposed to band. And I remember on the last day of school, Mr. Brooks called me, and he's like, "You have to do it." And honestly, I can say I don't regret a single moment of it, and I'm so glad he dragged me into it.
Well, it's been a wonderful 4 years, and I'm so proud of all you guys, and I just love to make music here on stage with you. And enjoy your last couple weeks here at Newington High School, and look forward to seeing you back here at concerts. Let's hear it one more time, class of 2016. Well, we're going to make a transition to jazz band, right? So, seniors, and then symphonic band to follow you guys. And jazz band can come forward and set up. It's going to take us just 5 minutes, so please stand up, stretch, and we'll be ready to go in 5. New solos from Kenny Bell, Zach Durto, Cole Maldonado, Garrett Antonio in the first round. The second round was Kevin Montgomery, Rob Sheffion, Josh Goldberg, and then at the end we had Jason Barrow on drums. That chart was gifted to us last year. Music Boosters made it possible to bring in a gentleman named John Mastriani, who was a teacher at Hall High School for a long time doing their jazz bands in Canton High School. He was the Connecticut Teacher of the Year and an amazing clinician in the jazz world. He came in and did the clinic with his band, and he gave us that chart, so it was a lot of fun to play it with him. So this next tune is called Prostitute Test. It sounds very easy, it's deceptive, it's in a challenging key, and it's got some hard solos. So here we go, nice and easy, Prostitute Test. check. I'm going to use a saxophone solo mic as the announcement, because I think I did change my battery on this. There we go. Awesome. So you heard from Jevin Calvin back there on the trumpet section on a very, very talented that was our second drummer there. Our first drummer, Jason Darnell, and then we had Andrew Veshy. And now we got Mr. Brady Rhodes on the drums. This last tune is a perennial favorite. Some of the seniors played it as freshmen, right? And we enjoyed it so much we really want to bring it back. It's Critical Mass. It's just an all-out fun funk tune. I'll tell you who the solo is in a second. First, I want to thank our boosters group for all the support you give us all year long. I'd like to thank our faculty and administration and fellow staff members here at Newington. We enjoy, Mr. Clark and I enjoy incredible support in the music department here, and we appreciate it every day. Thank you. I want to thank, yes, please, let's hear it. All our families for coming out, all of the concerts, years and years of concerts, right, for the senior parents. This is it. Maybe you're in college or the UConn marching band. Some of them. Talk to Justin Daly. I'm sure he's out there. They'll recruit you. He's right over there. They'll recruit you. UConn marching band, right there. And thank you one more time to all of our students, and especially to our graduating seniors. We wish you the best of luck. We can't wait to see you walk across the stage. Congratulations. It's our saxophone section. We start with Susie House. We're going to move down to Josh Gallagher. And Bonnie Sue on the tenor sax. Ed Lund on the tenor sax. The sax line. And then I'll finish with Jeremy Ripple on the bass. We're getting restless. And we'll wrap it up with Billy Rose back there on the bass. Good for now. Thank you very much for coming out tonight. It's been a wonderful year. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations, class of 2016. We miss you guys. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Good night.